It's time. You've organized your presentation, added colorful themes and graphics to help illustrate your bullet points. You have rehearsed the timing so it fits the allotted time you have, and you're finally ready to present on the big screen. So what now? Well, there's a couple of ways we can set this up. The first way is perhaps you have a laptop or a computer connected to a projector or external monitor, and now your audience is waiting. This is what we're going to cover first. So to run the actual show, you can either go to the slideshow ribbon tab and select play from beginning, or you can just hit the F5 key on your keyboard. That's going to launch the show. Now remember, what we're looking at now is actually mirrored through us being connected to that projector, and the audience is seeing exactly what we're seeing. Now I can move forward by using the right arrow key, the spacebar on my keyboard, or a click of the mouse. Those are all different ways to go forwards. To go backwards, I can use the left arrow. To exit out of my screen show early, I can hit the escape key on the keyboard. This is going to take me back into PowerPoint. I could do whatever I need to and start all over again. I can select the slide. If I want to start a slideshow from the current slide, I hold down the Shift key and press F5. So note that while I'm going through this, all my slide transitions that we set up early and animations are all working. Now when you get to the end of your presentation, advance one more time, and at the top of the screen you'll see end of slideshow. Click to exit. So I can click my mouse and it's going to take me right back to PowerPoint. Now I'm going to get back into my presentation because there are a couple more things that I want to show you. I'll choose a slide and hit Shift F5. Now let's say for whatever reason I need to quickly blank the slide. I can right click, choose screen, and I can choose between a black screen or a white screen. This is just temporary. Maybe I just don't want to distract the audience from looking at the screen while I'm talking. In that case, I can just click the mouse and it comes right back. Finally, I can right click anywhere in a presentation. If I want to jump around between slides but not have to hit an escape and have the audience see me going into PowerPoint itself, I can simply go to see all slides. I click and now I have a much nicer view to actually peruse all my slides. You'll even notice that it's organized into sections on the left hand side. So I can choose the one I'm looking for, click on it, and it'll take me right into that slide. Now I'm going to hit escape and go back to my presentation because maybe this presentation isn't actually going to be spoken by me. Maybe it's a continuous loop for a trade show exhibit or a wedding to be seen by all the guests as they come in. Well, we can do that by going back to the slideshow tab and choosing set up slideshow. Right now it's set to be presented by speaker and under advanced slides. It's set to do it manually, meaning I'm controlling it by clicking the mouse or hitting the spacebar. I can change that to be browsed at a kiosk. Now notice what happened. There is now a check mark beside loop continuously until escape. That means that when we get to end of the show, it's going to start all over again until I walk over and hit the escape key on the keyboard. Now under advanced slides, I also want to use my timings. So I can come back here, place a check mark to use timings, and then put it back to be browsed at a kiosk. I can hit OK, and the last thing before I start my slideshow is that I need to make sure I go back and actually set up those timings. Now don't forget, we do that by going to the Transitions ribbon tab, and instead of advancing slide on a mouse click, we can set a designated amount of seconds to have those slides advance, for example 5 seconds. So now that we know how to run our presentation, let's take a look at some more fun things in detail that we can do when we're actually presenting.